Howdy there, folks in the future. How are y'all doing? I'm still trying to survive the apocalypse. My name is Rees. Many of you, if you've watched previous installments of these survival vlogs, you'll know the world has been in a pretty unstable position. World governments have fallen, leaders have been assassinated and often eaten. My wife, my wonderful wife and darling child are no longer with us. Both died in the apocalypse. I'm on my way out to find sugarcane because I need it for a little project we're going to be working on today. I noticed that there's some blueberry bushes here. I don't particularly like blueberries, but we're still struggling with food. I mean, we are just eating animal carcasses, which is good, don't get me wrong, but can only get you so far. So I thought we'd go ahead and stop and grab those berry bushes. On our way to these here reeds. Now, I was hoping to find more than 2 of them, but I guess that's a start at least. I think I saw some more around a corner over here. So we'll head over there and get those as well. I should have gotten Grandpappy's rowboat. That would have made a lot more sense. We could have traveled much quicker and covered more terrain if I'd thought to grab Grandpappy's rowboat. But I didn't. That's entirely on me. That's my fault. I want to avoid the water as much as possible because that's where the squid things are. Also, we're really close to the city here where the undead live, and I don't really want to tangle with them. It takes 2 to tango. And I'd rather stay solo, if you know what I mean. I'll just stay out here and dance like no one's watching. And hopefully no one is watching, because if they are, it's a bit creepy. As far as I know, everyone on Earth is dead, and it's just me. So there's the only other reed that I've spotted so far. Sugarcane, if you're so inclined. Technically, this does bring me up to 5. And all I needed was 3. Again, though, would be nice to have some extras. Not seeing any, though. I guess we should probably head back to the bunker then, because we've got a lot of work to get done today. Whoa! Oh, boy. We want to be careful here. Well, this might be an interesting place to come back and visit at some point. Might be some... Oh, bats. Great, rabies. Nope, maybe let's not come back. I guess the ones that I don't need we can leave down here, the 2 of these. And they'll start growing, and hopefully... Maybe even later today we'll have some extra ones we can come collect. Now, I did leave the smeltery doing a bit of work, and it looks like it's finished. Good, so we should have enough blocks here. In fact, we've got more than enough, which is excellent, because we're going to be upgrading our tool station to a tool forge, so we can build even more variety of tool. And in fact, if we take a look inside of our book, take a look. It's in a book. What I want to build is the hammer. The hammer is a broad mining tool. It harvests blocks in a wide range and is effective against undead. It is optimal for mining out large areas and long mining trips, which is exactly what we want it for. 3x3 requires a tool forge. It's an advanced mining tool, effective on stone and ores. Bonus damage against the undead. I'm not sure what these 2 pieces are or what the benefit is of building them out of different materials, but this is going to be a pretty low-spec tool. We don't have a lot of the higher-end materials, so I'm not going to put too much effort into these early tools. Maybe later on, when we have some better materials mined up, we can build some better tools. But for right now, this is going to be good enough. And that should leave us with just our molten gold. And in fact, I've got a few more pieces of molten gold. I don't know how much of it we're going to need. I say molten gold. I've got a couple of gold ingots, which we might not need, but I'm going to go ahead and throw them in here and get them smelted down as well. Excellent. Let's go ahead and... We're going to need to put all of our iron in there because we're going to need 4 blocks of iron. So, I think, what is that, 32 pieces of iron? It's absurd, absurd amount of iron. Fortunately, we've got 23, and that'll double into 46. So we should be fine. I hope it doesn't mix with the gold. That could be a bit of a bear to deal with. But I don't think that gold and iron make anything when mixed together, so we should be fine on that front. In the meantime, let's go ahead and collect our parts station here, because it's not going to be used for anything anymore. And if we look up over here, our tool forge, this looks like that's pretty much all we need. I'm hoping I can use regular stone, just seared stone, because that's what I have a lot of right now. And we've got 4 blocks of iron, which is exactly how many we need. We could get those out in ingot form, but we're not going to, because we need them in block form. Obvious statement is obvious. And this is going to take a bit longer to cool off than our seared stone because it's metal and it's very, very warm. I'm going to go ahead and plant these berry bushes just outside the house here. Like right around the house like so. We might have to keep them trimmed a bit, but once they're grown, we should have a nice supply of blueberries. Maybe we can mix all the different berries that we collect and make some sort of delicious fruit salad. A yummy yummy. Okay, I'm making some more stencils while we wait for this iron to chill off because we're going to need several more, as well as some different parts for casting. So we're going to need a large plate pattern for sure. Also, we're going to need what looks like a large rod and a hammer. So that's going to be this, I think, and hammer. Is it that, I guess? Yeah, we're going to need those. And then we're going to need to... How are we doing out here? Sun is setting. Is that our last block of iron? Yes, it is. And how are we doing in here? We've got 1 block and 1 ingot. Let's go ahead and get both of those out. We can use them later if we need to. All right, so inside of our part builder, we're going to go ahead and build a stone hammerhead, a stone tough tool rod, and a stone large plate. Good. We're also going to take a nap because it's dark and the scary things come out at night. All right, the last of our iron is finished. So now we need to make the rest of these casts. We'll go ahead and start with these two. Let's start with the hammer. So there should be gold in there. Again, I'm not sure how much this is going to use. Not too much. Cool. We've got the cast for the hammerhead now. And then we need to get one for this tool rod. And then finally, we need to get one for... There we go. The large plate. So we got the 3 of these now. Now we just have to pick what we're going to build this thing out of, what materials we're going to use. So the best handle we can make currently is bone. It's got a 1.1 modifier, so whatever the head durability is will be multiplied by 1.1. And that's better than our other options here, such as iron, which would... We're going to use an iron head because that's the best we can get right now. That's 204, and if we use an iron handle, it'd be multiplied by 0.85, so it would actually be lower. But you know what? We got distracted. We allowed ourselves to lose focus of the most important thing right now, which is building our tool forge and plopping that down. Excellent. So we now got access to all the different tools. We can switch between the different things up top here. I don't think we ever mentioned that before, but that's the thing that we can do. I personally, I get a bit confused by that. I like to just select the machines manually. Anyway, let's go ahead, and I think we're going to need 2 bones. Material value 2 bones to create our tough tool rod. Apparently that's not enough. How many of these do we need? Do I have to go find more bones? Shrek, I didn't anticipate having to go find... Well... Alright, then. We're gonna have to go... We're gonna have to go hunting. I should have built a shield. Even a rudimentary shield would have been handy in this situation. Okay, I hear spiders. That's another thing that the virus did. Mutated all the spiders to be massive and very, very aggressive. Huh, trees. Very not useful. Whatever useful is, whatever the opposite of that, that's what a tree is right now. You know, usually wandering through the city and not running into the undead, that's sort of what you want to have happen. But now I'm put in this really awkward position where I need to find them, and I don't see them anywhere. I mean, I hear them occasionally. There don't seem to actually be any here. Oh! Oh! Well, that's exactly the kind of person we're looking for right there. They've already decayed to the point where they're just a skeleton. Oh, but they look pretty tough. I don't think I want to tango with them. Let's go find maybe an easier target. Sounds like there might be some peeps upstairs. Might be a bit of a risk, though. What if this is an ambush? Oh. Oh. Oh, they could be downstairs, I guess. Oh, I'm not sure. Let's try downstairs first. Oh! Okay. Alright. Maybe not downstairs. Let's try upstairs, then. Okay. Upstairs seems nice. Oh, look, a brewing station. Oh, we're gonna bring that with us. That could be useful. Never know when you might need one of those. Well, that's exactly our target. That's our ideal target right there. Okay. A bone. Yeah, we gotta do better than that. Oh, hey! Look at that. Anvil. Uh-oh. We're being fired on. Oh! From where, though? Ah! Come at me! Boo! I need them to come closer. Whoa! There they are! Hold still, you. Alright. We didn't get anything from that one. Whoa, what is this? Oh! What is this thing? Oh, this is one of those enchantresses that took over the city. Oh, we gotta go. I can't fight one of them. They're tough. They're tough as nails. They invaded the city with their weird cult, claiming that they would be able to save us all from our sins that brought about the apocalypse. They're the worst. They're terrible. I think what they really did was just poison the population and bring about death for their weird Satan god. It's a long story. Okay, back up top on the mountain, where we're more or less safe. Let's see if one extra bone will get us what we need. There we go. Bone tough tool rod with fractured. Not bad. Now we need to put the iron that we took out of here earlier back in here, because we got to get our hammerhead. And I need to figure out what we're going to use for our large plate casts. Paper would be an option because it only adds 15 durability, but it also adds writable, which is more words, more modifiers. It's only logical. So that would be pretty handy. Really, with the limited amount of resources that we have at our disposal right now, that might be our best bet. Another option is we could just use wood. It's not necessarily ideal, but renewable resources are so good they regenerate by themselves. So if we made one out of wood, it might repair the tool by itself over time. Now, obviously, wood and paper is not the best for this, but I think that's what we're probably going to end up going with. If we can make wood and paper, I guess it's worth a shot. First things first, though, we're going to need a lot more paper. I think we need 8 for one of these. Yeah, material costs 8. We don't have that much sugarcane. What we can do, though, is if we get a bit of stone, let's use granite in this case. I think we combine that with a bowl. Yeah, a bowl, which is just a bit of wood, like so. What we can create is a watering can. And by creating a watering can, we can speed up the growth of certain things, like, for instance, sugarcane. First off, though, let's take a nap. So we got these 3 sugarcane, as well as all of the sugarcane that we left. And I say all the sugarcane. The 2 pieces of sugarcane that we left down here. Oh, no, look, though, they are growing. We do have that little bit going for us right there. The fact that one of them is grown, and instead of 5, we now have 6. Well, hot dog. Let's plant them all kind of in a cluster down here, I guess. We're going to right-click on the water to fill up our watering can. Maybe we just get into the water. I'm not sure how this works. It looks like it is filling up, though, by virtue of just standing next to the water. And now I think we just stand over the top here and hold right-click. See what happens. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's working. It's working. It grew, well, that one pretty quick. Then that one. Ah, there we go. 9. Perfect. Now, can we do that up here, I wonder? No, you can't. You can, however, create sugar if you're so inclined, but we aren't. All right, we're going to get all of our paper, and then we're going to come over here, and we are going to create, first off, the paper. Oh. Okay, a single paper is only worth 1 paper. 4 papers worth. Okay. We're going to need a lot more paper than I had initially thought. What about wood, though? Ah, there we go. Wood. There's that one down. And you know what? While we're thinking about it, and we're here, let's go ahead and make that hammerhead. What's wrong? Oh, I see. Iron needs to be down there in the bottom, like so. Cool. That's going to take a little while to chill, so let's head back and continue, I guess, watering sugarcane. Why not? I might be able to water these more efficiently if I modify this planting situation just a bit to get these all grouped up a little bit closer. So one of the things we can do is let's get the water and do this with it. Then plant the sugarcane like so. Gets us 6 of them. Is that gonna... Okay, that's what I thought. I think that this thing waters in a 3x3 area. I'm not sure. There's other options here. Mystical Agriculture has their watering cans, which can water in a wider and wider area. And then there's these from Thermal Cultivation. 3x3, 5x5. Oh, wow. If we went with this one, which is, would need some Envar in the previous version. But, I mean, the one that we've got right now should work. And I'm thinking if we just stand here and we aim for the middle, it's pointing right at the water. So it's just filling up. I have to come up with another idea. Okay, we had a block to the middle there. That should water all of these, I think, equally, maybe. Unless, because I'm watering on top of this block, it's only watering at this level. And if that's the case, nope, seems to be working fine. All right, I think we've got a bit more than we actually need, which is perfect. I'd rather have more than we need than not enough, because we've already done that once. We've already gone in there with not enough. Might as well convert all of this into paper. You know, I don't know what else we'd need paper for in the future. And that'll give us our paper large plate. Excellent. And with that, all we're going to need is the tool head, and we're ready to build this sucker and give it its first maiden voyage. That's not the right term in this situation, but you get the idea. So we'll have our, not a stick, our bone tough tool rod, wood, paper, iron. So it's not the best. It's got a diamond mining level, which is good, a durability of 435, a mining speed of 1.45. The attacks isn't great. We've got that extra modifier, though, from Writable. It's got ecological, so its renewable resources are good. They regenerate by themselves, so we've got that going for us. Magnetic, hitting things attracts nearby things. I don't know what that means. Your tool damage is increased. I guess that's nifty. That's a good thing to have. And we're going to call it Iron, Paper, Wood, Hammer. That's not a great name for it at all. We're going to call it Smash, apostrophe R, Smasher. I like it. If we want to, we can turn some of our redstone into blocks, and then we could apply those, theoretically, if we wanted to our tool. So we can put that there, and we can put our blocks, I think, right here. That would add haste, 14% speed improvement. I want to make sure that we don't take up more than one modifier with this, though, because after we do this, we'll be down to 3 modifiers. So we want to go to just 50 redstone. So that's a step in the right direction. That's going to take us to 37. And do we have any more redstone? No, I guess that was all of it. Well, I'm sure we can find more redstone using this tool here, Smash R, down in the mines. Before we go back down to the mines, though, I really would like to maybe, just maybe, get like a good weapon. I've only now realized that I could have put this basin over here and not built 2 smeltery drains, but it's too late now to worry about that, isn't it? Besides, I was going to put a chest right here with these items in it anyway, so whatever. I'm actually going to go ahead and make a second seared tank so we can take that underground with us and fill it up while the first one is in use. And the reason is I kind of want to build that massive furnace that we read about, and we're going to need a lot of lava for that. But I didn't want to leave this thing non-functioning while we went to go get more lava. So we'll just fill it up again and head back underground. And we'll mine up some other things if we find them along the way. Alright, we're going to run out of lava down here eventually, which is a concern of mine. It is something that I'm keeping, you know, in track of in my head. The fact that we're eventually going to have to go find another source of lava. Alright, Smasher, let's see what you got. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Look at us go. We are unstoppable. This is going to make vein mining a breeze. Not vein mining, I shouldn't say. Vein mining is when you just mine things out of a vein. What I meant was strip mining, but you get the idea. Look at this. Boom. Oh my. Absolutely phenomenal. Look at all the iron we're getting. Isn't it great? Ooh, a bit of water up top, eh? Well, let's take our torch. Let's bust a hole through this roof and see what awaits us. A single block. Okay. A bit of a letdown, honestly. Let's see what's actually up here, then. Oh, gold. Oh, gold. Very handy. Let's seal off this leak, though, because that's going to become old very quickly. There we go. Let's mine this stuff. Now, of course, our hammer is taking a lot of damage. Once we find some diamond, I'm definitely going to upgrade it. But first, we have to find diamond. Well, you can mine like this, though. How long is it going to take to find diamond? I mean, we just found an emerald, for crying out loud. Not too shabby. We could add that and increase the durability by, what is it, 50% or something like that? Not something I actually want to do, though. Can you imagine if we added height ++ and width ++ to this? Oh, and moss. Moss would be good, so it would mend itself a bit quicker. We could add reinforced. Would help with its durability, making it stronger. That's definitely an option. Adding a diamond to the edge of a tool makes it more resilient and increases what the tool can mine. Also makes a fetching fashion statement. And then an emerald, affixing an emerald to the tool's weakest point makes it especially resilient and fabulous. So that's 50% base durability increased. Mining level increased to iron, which, I mean, we're past that already. Whereas this one, extra durability, minor stat increase, mining level increase to obsidian, single use, fabulous. That seems like the better option. And there we go. The fun is over. And just, yeah, that was the last click we got out of it. Okay, we'll have to go rebuild it now. And that's our last torch as well. I was kind of hoping we would get lucky, because we've cleared out so much land down here already. I was like, what are the odds we won't run into some diamonds? Pretty good, apparently. The diamonds are much more scarce than I had initially realized. We've got a lot of stuff to deal with now. Too much stuff. I need to come up with a better storage solution than what we're currently rocking. And there are better solutions, believe me. But for right now, just throw down yet another chest and call it a day, I guess. Okay, let's see how much iron we need to get this thing going again. Okay, looks like a single piece is going to get us all the way up and operational. Not bad. Now, I did see what looked like a moss. Yeah, there he is down there. One of these moss men running around. They're a bit on the dangerous side. They will blow up and destroy things. If you're not careful. Like that. Oh, well, at least he removed some of the greenery. Honestly, I was going to get around to this later, eventually anyway. The less greenery we have blocking my path, my line of sight, the better. And also, the more room we have to work with. So, I can live with that. Really need to build a wall. Need to get around to that soon. Alright, we need to keep collecting materials out of here and keep smelting down more cobblestone. Because, dadgummit, we're going to build one of those sick, huge schmelteries. Sorry, furnace is what it's called. Now, according to this, 3x3 to 11x11 with any height from a minimum of 3. Larger structure. Structure can be made using a seared blocks of any kind with a single controller. Okay. So we need at least one tank. And in fact, we did make a second tank. It wasn't for this particular project. But I guess we can use it for this project. Depends on where we want to put this thing. I guess we'll put this thing over here. I wonder if they can share a wall. I doubt it. And in fact, I doubt it so much that we won't even try. Let's just make it the same size as this machine. No reason to branch out too much bigger. I mean, we'll make it bigger in the future if we believe it'll benefit us. I think we could just keep making them taller, though. There is a benefit, to be clear, there is a benefit to making them wider as well. Because if we bumped this out just by one block, that's 3 additional spaces you'd have on the inside. But, I don't know. So we need 6 for the base. Or, I'm sorry, 9 for the base, actually. Alright, there's the base done. Looks like we've probably got enough. Yeah, we've got plenty to make another controller. And like I said, we've already got the tank, so we don't really need any more of the bricks. I don't guess. Plop that down there, and then we'll focus on just getting more blocks. That might be a time to go ahead and make it. Do we have enough bricks for another? Yeah, we got enough bricks for another casting basin. We do not, however, have enough to make another faucet. But what do we need? Just one more? We just need one more. There we go. Okay, let's do a little bit of a reorder here. Let's take these out, and we're going to swap them around a bit with this guy. And what we're going to do is we're going to have the 2 casting basins over here on this corner. So there's one, there's the other, and then we'll put the table back down over here. Oh, actually, better idea. Well, it's not better. I shouldn't say it's better. It's the same idea, but it puts these 2 on the same side together, which is less annoying for me. And then we'll keep our chest with all of our doodads over here, and we'll put the ingot back in the table, because that seems to be the one we use the most of. All right. We got a pretty good system going here. Now, one thing I don't know is if this thing has to be squared. I doubt that it does. But it does have to have a roof. And it says here in the book, the ceiling can be swapped out for slabs or stairs, but otherwise supports the same blocks as the rest of the structure. It says slabs or stairs. I don't know what it means by that. Is it talking about slabs made out of seared bricks? Can you do that? Oh. Okay. I mean, we'd need 6 blocks to make the 9 slabs for the roof, and we would end up with a few left over. But I guess there's no reason not to do this. Yeah, because we need 9 of them. So we need 6 for 12. Okay. Okay, so we need, I guess, only one more piece, and that's going to be... Wait, what did I do with the lava? I didn't leave you downstairs, did I? In the cave? Where did you go? There you are. Goodness gracious. All right. Tank full of lava. Fresh batch of lava. Guess we'll plug it in. Actually, I want it on this side. that there. Put this here. Now wait a minute. How is this in any way different? Oh, you know what? I think we have to put the roof on it. That's how it makes it different. All right, well, let's give that a try then. Boom. How about now? Do you feel different now? You don't look any different. Frame on the sides, frames around the ceiling floor. Okay, so we do have to have frames on the corners. That's a little bit unexpected, but this should do it, I guess. How about now? Do you feel different? You still think you're a smeltery, though. Okay. Maybe it has to be taller. There we go. Okay, so it's 3 tall now, and the inside of it, follow me on this one, even though I don't think this is required, the inside of it is 3 by 3. Perfect, am I right? So let's go ahead and get these slabs up top here installed, and it says that the top and bottoms do not have to have frames on the outside. So this should work. It doesn't, though. What is this? What is the Seared Furnace? Have we been using the wrong controller the whole time? What does Shrek me? All this time, all this pain and anguish I've been going through. What are you doing? Are you out of seared? You're not out of seared stuff. Get that out. I have to build. I have to do that. Okay then. All right then, game. I see how this is my fault. This is all my fault. All right. Yes. Look, I know when to admit failure when I have done wrong. Today I have done wrong. This is on me. We need a regular furnace. Surround it with seared brick. Denizens of the future. We have our Seared Furnace controller. Very specific. How much you want to bet this setup that we've got's not going to work with it, though? Oh my gosh. Let's cook a raw chicken. Let's see what happens. Wow, that is pretty quick. Oh, okay. What's this mean, though? Smelting. Okay. Yum. We weren't really hungry enough to justify eating that, but we did. So can we cook like a cobblestone into some regular stone in here pretty quickly? Right? Okay, I see. That must be when it's consuming a bit of lava there. How much lava, though? Oh, no, it stops. All right. I thought maybe it would be wasting it. Could you make me some more charcoal, though? I don't know what for. If we're going to be using this device here from now on. Oh, you know what? We probably should do multiple things at once rather than wasting bits of lava. Okay, I have one more question, though. The smeltery doubles our ore output. Do you double ore output? If I put that in there, are you going to give me 2 ingots for my efforts? We might be a little bit too hopeful here. Yeah, okay, we were too hopeful, everyone. There are other ways of getting around that, though, of course. We could just build a device that will grind these things up into a dust. Something like, I don't know, a grinder? Like a quartz grinder? A quartz, a grindstone, maybe? We could build something like this, and we could use that to grind up, but that's manual. We could probably build machines to do it, but that would be technology, and technology is what destroyed my world. So I'm not really feeling that, if I'm being honest with you. For now, this seems to be our best bet when it comes to smelting things. Better to not mix things, though, because I don't know what certain mixtures will do. Still, though, this will be useful for smelting up multiple things in a single go. For right now, I think we're done. When we come back, we might have to get immersed in some engineering. Until then, thank you folks for watching. And if you survive this apocalypse, God bless you and your future. Goodbye.